Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's been far too long since I put a video up. It was winter, and then I've had some odd things going on. But anyways, I thought today I would do a long past due project, which is to take the hump out of this seat. If you've seen previous videos, you've seen me complain about it. A lot. Anyway, the plan is here, take the cover off, and I'm going to have to kind of do this as I go and figure it out as I go, but we're going to kind of shave this down, and I bought this gel, and I want to cut this in so that it kind of meets, you know, maybe where the hump is a little bit and fills this in. Being a taller rider, I'm not going to take any of the material out, but if you wanted to, if you didn't want to add any height to your seat, you could just shave it down and put just the gel in, even if you wanted to leave the hump, although I don't know why anyone would choose to do that. So, yeah, anyway, let's get started. I think the best thing to do is maybe I'll leave the front stapled, and we'll just take the back off. Man, whoa! Whoa! Ha, that was funny. There's no way the video captured that. I pulled it out and it flew and landed right in my magnetic parts tray thing. I couldn't have done that if I tried. So full disclaimer, if you're following along, to do this on your own bike, and it doesn't really matter what the bike is. This is for my Hawk 250. This same issue is on pretty much all of these China bikes. The Raven and the Hawk and the TBR7. I don't know what else. But anyways, the process is pretty much the same. But the disclaimer is that I've never actually done this before. So this is my first try at it. We're going to take our time though, hopefully. And it should come out alright. Anything's going to be better than the way it is now. Almost there. There we go. Look at that. Alright, so before I start just hacking into this thing, I want to figure out just how I want the gel to go in. I'm going to use a serrated bread knife. You can use an electric one, like an electric meat knife, but that's I don't know, I don't want to be that aggressive. Wow, can you hear that rain? I'm down in my basement, so it's just pounding off my bulkhead door. I guess I need to get this out of the package. I got this last year. I can't remember if I got it on Amazon or eBay, but I'll try to find my information, and I'll leave a link below. I went with some pretty thick stuff. That's so weird. Oh, it's sticky. Oh, all right, we're gonna leave that on then until I'm ready to stick it down. So I don't think I needed to buy such a big damn piece. But I thought about maybe stacking it too high. But I think one is going to be enough. I am really not sure how I want to do this. Maybe I'll just cut the hump out and then add the height back in. So I want the gel to come back to here. So I think we want it to be kind of like that. if I take this out first, here, right, and then lay my gel in, and then I'll know how much more I've got to take off. I think that's the way to do it. So right about there. Something like that. You know, this will be... I think that's it, boys. And girls. Although, YouTube says all of my audience is male, so I guess there's no harm in saying boys. Alright. So, I think that's what I'll start with. I'll take that out. We'll get rid of that, and then I can lay my gel in, and then I can feather this. And I'm going to use a palm sander also to get it nice and smooth. So, alright. I'm a little hesitant to chop into this thing, but let's do it. Oh yeah, this works really good. I don't think I'd want to use an electric one. Do this in sections, layers I should say. Layers like an onion or an ogre. Alright, I got a little more aggressive that time. Boop! So now lay this right in here. Oh, see, you don't even have to take that much off of there. The nice thing about adding the gel also is these imperfections will be hidden under the gel. I'm gonna sand it also, like I mentioned, but even if you weren't gonna sand it, you know, the gel would hide that. So I think what I gotta do is take out maybe at least one more staple forward. Oh yeah, we're kind of ripping this. That's no good. Yeah, that's better. That's better. That's better. I want to cut this close, and then we'll get it closer. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let's leave me a little extra material here. We'll cut it like right there. And there's something oddly satisfying about this. Alright, well, we'll save this for another project, maybe another seat. So I think what I need to do now is cut just a very small notch in this for this to sit down in, you know what I mean? I don't want to take much of the taper off from the seat. Where's my marker? But I don't want it to be like a little ledge there either. Alright. Well, I don't know what you guys think so far, but for me personally, this is going better than I thought it would. Maybe I should sand this too, so I don't overdo it. Kind of too late, I'm already doing it, right? Once the cover's on, I don't think you'd even notice. Okay, I think I'm done cutting. I think I just need to take the sander to it now, and then get this. Get the sides of this cut better. Alright, well, let's do our sanding first. Get this nice and smooth. And then we'll cut this. And we'll put the cover back on. And we'll be good. I'm pretty excited about it. I should have done this last year, huh? Alright, so it turns out I only have this 220 grit paper for this sander, so I don't know how well that's going to work, but we'll try it and see what happens, I guess. Maybe I want a dust mask, just safety first, right? I'm not sure that's doing much. Guess I don't need that. I don't want to take too much, but I feel like if I'm going to have to cut just a little sliver of it off, it's not going to cut very well. It's so sticky. Yeah, I mean, that's bad. That's not too bad, I guess. Alright, we're going to call that side good. Alright, what do we think? I guess I'm going to pull this off so it can stick now, right? Just the bottom. I don't want the top to stick to the cover, I don't think. Wow, this is so sticky. Somebody is going to probably have done this before and shame me in the comments for not knowing what I'm doing. It's like have you ever used one of those glue traps for mice and bugs and stuff? It's like that. Like, it's really way stickier than I would expect it to be. All right, I think I'm gonna throw in the towel. All right, that's most of it. Now the fun part, we gotta staple this all back on good and tight. So you're gonna be able to see it a little bit, and that's perfectly fine by me. You can put in as much or as little time as you want. I just want it to be reasonably okay looking and more comfortable, and have no hump. Alright. So I'm going to highly recommend, if you have access to an air stapler, use one. I actually have one, but I don't have staples for it, and also I have a really crappy small air compressor that takes forever at the moment, so this is going to have to do. See a little more material here, because this is where the hump came out on the top, you know? You got to make sure and still stretch it tight so you don't get a bunch of wrinkles up here. You know, it's not perfect. You know, like the whole pad could have gone that way a tad, and I never claimed to be a professional hump remover. Ooh, I don't love that wrinkle. Actually, it came out, didn't it? One. How's it look? Looks pretty good, other than all the crap on it. I'm happy with it. All right, let's tack up some of these loose spots. I think we're done. I guess that's it. I guess we are done here, and I can go set it on the bike and see what I think. All right. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. It's not mounted down. I've got to put this back together from winter storage, but yeah. So I'm gonna do that and maybe go for a ride tomorrow. It's getting a little late today, but. And then, so you'll have to check out my next ride video to see how I like it, but it looks pretty good. Let me get down and see if you can see, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with it so far. So I'll take it for a ride and report back. So make sure you definitely subscribe so that you can see that video. All right? We'll catch you guys next time. Thanks.